play with me. What the fuck is this? Let's get it. I hope everybody's doing good. It is officially the day after my birthday. And I don't know if you know what you call people the day after their birthday, but you call them after birth. I don't know, y'all probably like, what? Do you really call them that? No, you don't. Only I do. I'm the only one that does that. But it's all good. So, before we get started, let me share the live a little bit while I'm up here on my wheelchair. Okay, shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Hey, Big O, I see y'all. Y'all always come through for me. Rain, sleet, it don't matter. Y'all there. Busy, boring, guests, no guests. Y'all there for me. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm just sharing it a little bit for my peoples. Just sharing it a little bit. Hey. Hi, hi, hi. I see that. Okay. If I tagged you and I got you blocked, I apologize for tagging you. I didn't mean to touch your name. Whoa. My bad. Okay, that's enough. That's enough for Facebook. Now let me share it a little bit on Instagram. Sorry, y'all. Just want to make sure I get to my people. Ew, why did I send that to him? Y'all hear me? Excuse me. Okay, y'all, let's get it poppin'. The fuck? I'm ready.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me. It ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
I mean none. The fuck? I'm trying to get caught.
Always such a good.
Tell me where you wanna go. I wanna go too. I'm tryna ride with you. I'm tryna head to the moon. I tell you what for. Open up the door. Is you ready to ride? I need to know, cause I'm ready to go. See, under my tongue, you got me up all night. And she got some explaining to do. She be coming hard with the truth. She put you in a dimension. Then I'm mentioned. Tap in, open your third eye. You see that hidden eye. She got me in my mind. I'm here, but I'm not here. Here, but I'm not here. I don't know if that makes sense to you. I'm here, but I'm not here. Here, but I'm not here. But I'm really here. But I'm really. But I'm not really. But I'm not really with you. I'm in another dimension. I am not here. I am not here. I'm in another world. In another world. In another world. I am not really. I'm in another world. Got me loose. That's the truth. Don't even need no weed or no liquor, just a booth. I hear a beat and I see it like it can speak. On my uncle just call me a geek. I can get nasty
you should be concerned about. You coming over, then I'll turn you out. Lucy and your system call it dirty south. Got you feeling good in another round. So why you ain't tryna come down? Please don't even bother me. Don't come mess up my energy. I swear I'm here, but I'm not here. I got some things to do, and Lucy sometimes she reveals the truth. No, I'm not trying to influence you. I'm just speaking about my truth. I'm just telling you how I do. If you're not ready, don't do it, boo. And I know it seems extra, but if you get hate, just don't tell us. Just stay back. Lucy flowing through my body like it should. Got me feeling good. I know that it would. I'm feeling better than me too. Didn't I mention it? When you're third, you see the hit it fast. Music got me on my mind, but I'm not here. Don't know if that makes sense. I'm here, but I'm not here. But I'm not here. But I'm not really with you. I'm in another dimension. I am not here. But I'm not really you with you. I'm in another world. I am not here. But I'm really with you.
It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I mean none. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA Real JANELL. Shout out to all my couch potatoes that's tuned in. Shout out to everybody that gave me, I don't even know how to say this. Y'all gave me a really good vibe yesterday. Like, everything was just good yesterday. Like, I'm appreciative. Thank you for wishing me a happy birthday. Shout out to everybody that wished me a happy birthday. I had a really good birthday. Some of my birthday presents, you see, I got my present already up. I had to post it up because we on air. The fuck? And, oh, thank you so much. And also, so my makeup is, I got this for my birthday too. Well, the glitter. So, this is the glitter. And y'all can't see it right now, but it glows in the dark. It's fire. And everybody knows that I love a matte lipstick. So, this is the lipstick that I got for my birthday. The one that I opened up yesterday and I was telling y'all I can't wait to put it on. This is one thing that I love about matte lipstick. You see that? No fucking kiss. And it's only red right there because my blood pressure. That's me. That's not the fucking lipstick. That's my blood. Like, is this hand red? You see? That's some good lipstick. When you can eat the pussy and the lipstick is still there. Oh, well, the men, I know y'all probably like, wait a minute. I don't put no lipstick on when I'm eating pussy. That's cool. But for the ones that do. Come on now. Don't you want to kiss your people? And it don't come, like, come on now. Not everybody want to have lipstick on them. I know for one, I like my lipstick to be looking the same when I put it on and when I take it off. I want to be like, half of them. I want to be able to put some motherfucking Vaseline on that bitch to get that shit off. That's how I like my lipstick. I'm sorry. I do. I don't want it to be smearing off. I don't want nobody to be like, no. I don't want it on my teeth. I pay too much money for these teeth. I don't want no lipstick on these bitches. So, shout out to everybody that tapped in. Even the ones that cashed at me. Guess what? It's still Taurus season. You are more than welcome to still cash at me. THA Real JANELL. It's never mandatory, but it's always appreciated because you can always tip the couch. The fuck? Why not? So I really do appreciate everybody that tapped in, that that told me happy birthday. It means a lot to me because again, you guys are my family. My family disowned me when I married my wife, which I'm not mad about it. I'm not saying it to complain. It ain't no complaint. Because my family that I have now, you guys are my family. And when I say you guys have been giving me the utmost respect, the most genuine love, and the ones that haven't been genuine with me, guess what? You're not in my life. You not. You might be on my friends list, but you know what's up. Taurus gang, stop playing with us. The fuck? We don't play them type of games. Now, there's times that, thank you, Second Chance Simpkins, and this bitch, Mary Marie. Hey, cousin, I see you. I love you. So, I mean, not everybody. Thank you, though. I just want to say thank you. And if you didn't get a chance to send me anything, please don't think that I'm talking shit about you, because guess what? You still my family. You still my peoples, and I still love you, and I'm thankful. I'm very thankful for even telling me happy birthday. I did not think that I was going to make it to the age that I'm at now. But I made it. I'm here. And we are all here. And we're all experiencing each other and loving each other and sending positive vibes, right? Right? Send some positive vibes. Check on your people. If you haven't already done so, check on your strong people. This lipstick is giving. I'm so sorry. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. And if I could have had it a little bit darker, I would have took it. But guess what? This is fire. Okay, back to the check on your strong people. Anybody that you fuck with, exactly. If we locked in, ain't no switching up. So, and thank you. I see the comments about my makeup. Thank you so much. I was just trying to really do something simple, but I wanted it also to match my lipstick. Simple, but not simple. But, yeah, I'm appreciative. I love y'all. This is what I encourage y'all to do, because this is what I did this year, and it was my first time doing it. I made a registration for my birthday, and I got the idea from my wife. You know, she was just talking, because we did it for our wedding, and she was like, yeah, I think such and such does it. I was like, she don't though. I should just really start doing it. Because it's times where we want to get our friends a gift, but we have no idea what they want. And we don't want to be like, okay, well, I'm just going to get them this lipstick. Like, nobody would have really thought to get me this because I wear this color all the time. Or a color that's similar to it. So they probably would be like, not to get that. I'm not going to get that. No. You have no idea how simple some of us are and wouldn't mind a $1.99 lipstick, or you know what I'm saying? Something simple like that. Some of us are very simple like that. I know for sure I am very simple. It doesn't take much to please me. You could tell me happy birthday with an invisible text, and then I go like this, and then it comes up and it be like, happy birthday. I'll be like, oh my God, yes. The fuck? That's just who I am. I'm simple. I love simple shit. And meaningful. Simple, meaningful shit. It's the difference. If it's meaningful, I love it. Like, if it's from your heart, if you give me a gift and you thought about it, or even if you seen my registration and you picked it, and guess what? That shows me that you thinking of me, that you thought of me, and that you love me. And I love you too. So make you a registration so I can gift you for your birthday as well if it hasn't already passed. So send me your registrations. Let's make a habit of that. Let's make registrations and just post it. Somebody might gift you. You never know who might get. Some of the people that gift me, I have no idea even watch me. For real. Some of the people that came up to me yesterday when I was out, shout out to y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all. Shout out to DJ Work for shouting me out on the loudspeaker when he was DJing. That's real love. Let me tell y'all something. If you're a DJ or a radio host or something, or someone that can help promote somebody or show love just in a way like simple like how he did, that's love. And if you didn't see, I put his whole information back here. Like, follow him on all social media, DJ Work. Let me tell you something. When I go out, one thing I love is good music. I love good music. And on top of good music, good transitions. Oh my God, a good transition, baby. I'm talking about you will have a motherfucker up out of their seat. He had me wheeling my chair like, I don't know who I thought I was, but this wheelchair was swinging in circles. If I could have popped a wheelie yesterday, I would have did it, but I couldn't. I don't know how to just yet. But he had me in my motherfucking seat, twirling, feet moving up and down. I'm like, yo, that's the type of DJ that I love. I love a DJ that can keep you bumping. Okay? Treat that shit like some herpes and keep bumping. Love it. I love it. If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. Okay? I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA, real JANELL. Shout out to all my twins. Like, I have so many birthday twins that, well, the ones that I know of. I have a lot of them. And I tagged a bunch of them yesterday, but the ones that I didn't get a chance to tag, if you get to see this, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all my Tauruses. Let me tell y'all something about my twin Jack Black. Let me tell y'all something. This motherfucker tricked me. Yesterday, I went out to his birthday party, which was technically my birthday party too, but he just didn't know that it was me too. But we still, you know, you my twin, so if it's your day, it's my day. If you having a party, it's my party too. Anyways, so I told him, I said, twin, I need some weed. I need to smoke. Can I get some weed? He said, all right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get you some weed, because we was wrapping up the night. I'm like, okay. He goes in, and my bestie drives off. I'm like, bestie. She was like, oh, what was you waiting on? I was like, I was waiting on my weed. So she turns around. He called me. He like, where you at, twin? I'm like, I'm still in the parking lot. I was like, ooh, damn. So we pull back up, and he comes to the car, and he gives me my weed. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. Like, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry, because I didn't get a chance. Being in this wheelchair, I don't get to go to the stores and do the things that I want to do, like gift people or surprise people, and that's the type of person that I am. I love to surprise people with different stuff. That's why I was like, yo, send me a registration, because it'll be better for me to order it offline and it comes straight to you than for me to find somebody to take me, put my wheelchair in their car, do all of this. So I didn't get a chance to get him a gift like I did last year, which I felt so terrible. And I was like, twin, thank you so much for this weed. You know, he was like, yeah, happy birthday, I love you so much, you know. I didn't do this so you can get me a present. I was like, I know, but I told you last year that we gonna make this a thing. And I didn't hold up to my end. So, anyways, this morning I go to roll my weed. I opened it up, and it's $120 in there. I'm like, what the fuck? First of all, twin, don't trick me like that. I had no idea that you was gonna do that. And I love you. Like, I was ugly crying. Like, I don't expect things from anyone. And when I seen that, I was thinking that he had some rolling papers in there, because, you know, I smoke papers. And I was like, okay, he got me the papers already ready. I'm about to roll me up. I was like, what the fuck? And I just immediately started crying, because I'm like, why? But I get it. I love you too. And I love everybody that sent me a gift and that got me a gift. I'm very, very appreciative. I know I keep saying it, but it means a lot to me. Like, when you do a lot of time in prison and you finally get to come out, celebrating your birthday, for some of us, is so important. It means a lot to us. Like we cherish it. You know what I mean? And I cherish it. I cherish every birthday that I have. Even the years that I've been out, I treat the years that I've been out, every mark, like it's another birthday. Somebody asked me how old I am. I'm like, I'm 7 years old. I've been out 7 years. I'm 7. So, you know, I can't thank y'all enough. Like, I did my makeup so pretty I don't want to cry. But trust me, I'm crying, ugly crying inside. I'm talking about ugly crying. You hear me? It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA, real JANELL. I'm about to light up, and I got this for my birthday as well. I got 2 of these, and it's a 5-pack. I don't know if you guys know what cabbie cones are, but cabbie is strong. So this one is the Strong Berry. This is, let me see if it got the, from chronicjoint.com. I really thought that they would have their, which I think that's the name of the dispensary. But either way. So these are the cabbie cones, and it comes with 5 of them, 5 minis. Obviously, I've smoked some already. And this is how small they are. So if you didn't know what a mini is, this is a mini. And they're mini. And they strong as fuck. I'm talking about, I could smell this bitch right now. Like, I'm high. Okay, let me light up. I'm about to light up, and we about to listen to another song. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Shout out to my couch potatoes. I love y'all so much. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for everything. I love this lipstick. This lipstick is giving the fuck. This is the lipstick that you guys need to be going for. Remember what I told you. If you want to eat some pussy, sexy, without getting messy, this is the lipstick for you. If you want to suck some ding-a-ling, you can do the same thing. Ladies, look. Look, nothing. Fuck with me. Listen, link is in my bio for the lipstick. I'm just playing. It's not. Let's jump into another song.
We hit the jackpot this time.
I'm starting to think out the box, and I ain't ever gonna stop. No, I know you can tell that I'm different. Lately I've been chillin'. I've been cutting off people left and right. Now I'm getting in my feelings. Now you see I'm in my zone, and you keep calling my phone. I promise I'm not picking up, so you should leave me alone. I'm not fucking with you, no. I'm on some other shit, and I know you know. Now let me puff on my trees, take my shrooms. Now I'm in my zone. Yeah, I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. Yeah. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. Leave me alone. I'm in my zone. Yeah.
The shit's in my DNA, not in my genes. I'm nice to you, they don't matter to me. These have you confused, they got meaning to me. With my presence excused and they feeling for me. Yeah, I've been the talk of the block. Way over there when the people got shot. They all prepared with their hand on the Glock. Better squeeze trigger fast when they camp in the lot. You see that I'm in my zone, you can hear it in my tone. I ain't answering none of these phones. Be wise for my caution, take leave me alone. I'm not fucking with you though. I'm on some other shit, and I know you know. I'ma need a whole bottle, going full bottle, and a 3 to 5 won't let it go.
I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. Yeah. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. Leave me alone. I'm in my zone. Yeah. I'm in my zone. I think I'm about to take a shot of Patron. I promise it's on. I done took a couple shrooms. I'm on the moon. I'm feeling great. Sometimes I really feel like I'm in space. If I'm in my zone, baby, get out my face. Promise I don't wanna catch me a case. Yeah. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. Yeah. I'm in my zone. I'm in my zone. Leave me alone. I'm in my zone. Yeah. And I ain't never gonna stop. No, I know you can tell that I'm different. Lately I've been chillin'. I've been cutting off people left and right, and I'm getting at my feelings.
Yes. Okay, listen. When I say gas, fucking gas. Look, this one is, what is, I think this is the, oh no, this is the strawberry. And when I say it's strong, it's very strong. I'm sorry. Okay. Also, you see, no lipstick. That's why I keep telling you guys, get a lipstick that no matter what you do, it doesn't come off. I mean, unless you want it to come off. Oh my God, Casey, thank you. I love you. Oh, he said, bow down to the queen. Thank you. You said you see it. What? You see lipstick on here? Oh, you talking about on my hand? Oh no, this is my blood pressure. And you can see my other hand is like this too. Both my hands is real red for some reason. I actually just noticed that before the live. And I wasn't like, you know how I wasn't sitting like a fucking monkey, but my hands is just red. Yeah, it's my hands for some reason. But anyways. Now, again, shout out to DJ Work. You was exceptionally well. I'm talking about, I wasn't expecting that. When I'm listening to music, like in a club or something, I specifically listen for transitions. I specifically listen to see if you're gonna keep me moving, if you're gonna get me out my seat, if you're gonna make me want to get out my seat, if you're gonna make these wheels turn. The fuck? And DJ Work, he did that shit for me. I love that. Shout out to all the DJs that's out there. The fuck, yo, we got some cold ass fucking DJs in Oklahoma, bro. We got some cold ass fucking DJs. Minus DJ GP. He's not that good to me. Other than that, we got some bomb ass. Flatline, he getting better, but he ain't fucking with DJ Special. He ain't it's some DJs that's like cold, bro. Like, I'm talking about these motherfuckers is like, can we just not do anything but listen to them play? I really believe that they should do a DJ battle, a transition battle. Like, who has the best transitions in Oklahoma City? I would say the top two for me would be DJ Special. She has some really good transitions. Liddy Hayes. Liddy Hayes got some really good transitions. Oh my God. You know what? And I'm not even mad that I don't know his name, because I just seen him the other day for the first time, and I was like, yo, this dog right here I never heard him before until that day, and I was like, yo, he is fire. He is fire. So shout out to all the DJs that's out there that's doing their fucking thing. Shout out to all the podcasters that's out there that's doing their thing. It says, you wish you lived in Oklahoma. Come visit. Come visit. Let me tell you something. I told my best friend from Detroit, I said, listen, come to Oklahoma. And I'm telling you, the cost of living is way cheaper than Detroit. Even Texas. Actually, anywhere. To be, I feel like. It's certain places that's about the same. But, like Arkansas or something like that. But I was like, come out here, and if you like it, then you can stay. I mean, not like you can stay, like I'm giving you permission, like, then you should stay. Like, you know, stay if you like it. I've moved 2 people out here from Detroit because they liked it. They came and they liked it. Texas is cool. The only thing about Texas is the cost of living ain't as cheap as Oklahoma, when you could come buy you a house in Oklahoma and drive straight to Texas in 2 hours or less. Why not? So it wasn't hard for me to this is some gas. it wasn't hard really for me to move back to Oklahoma from Detroit. Because one, and I'm going to tell y'all this, I'm going to keep it all the way real. Before I got my apartment in Detroit, before my house got messed up, because I was living in a house, a bomb-ass house. I'm talking about this motherfucker was so bomb. And the front of my house, the front window was custom. So when the kids broke it, they told me that shit was gonna cost $18,000 to fix. And that's not including labor. So I left. Because let me tell y'all how I got the house. Y'all know when y'all hear people squatting in houses? I was a squatter. But let me tell you, don't look at me like that. Let me tell you. There are squatter laws. And if you find a house that's in a certain state, like in Detroit, 15 years or more, if I'm not mistaken. I know the house that I squatted in was literally vacant for 20 years. It was vacant for 20 fucking years. But it didn't take much to get it fixed up. And the inside was impeccable. It was impeccable. I'm telling you. So what I did was, I started getting some stuff sent over there first. And I was like, okay, well, this is how I really came up on it. I really was just going to use the address to just, get some stuff. Stop playing like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. Alright? Yeah. So, and then, the more I kept coming over, I'm like, this is actually a nice, bando. That's what you call them. You call abandoned houses bandos. I was like, this is a really nice bando. So I was like, trying to look in. The windows was, boarded up with wood. So I couldn't really see inside, but I was like, the outside looked good. It doesn't look like it's tore down. Like, you could tell, that it's a vacant house, because it had the wood and shit on it. And, of course, it said no trespassing. But, so one day I was like, you know what, I'm going to go to the back at nighttime, and I'm going to just take the back, the panels off, the wood panels off, so I could see inside. And so I was trying to take it off the door. And right when I took it off the door just opened. I was like, oh shit, it's meant for me to come inside of this bitch. So I turned my flashlight on, and just out of habit, I turned the light switch on. And can y'all believe that motherfucker came on? I said, what? I said, let me go see if the hot water is on there. I went in there. I turned on the water. The water came on. I said, okay. Matter of fact, I take that back. The hot water was on and the lights was off. It was the hot water was on. And I was like, okay, bet. I said, and after I had turned on the light and it didn't come on, I turned on my flashlight because I was in the kitchen. I turned on my flashlight. No, I turned on the flashlight first when the light didn't come on. And then I went in the kitchen and I turned on the water, and I was like, if this hot water is on, and it was on. So I was like, okay, well, let me just check out this address and let me see how long it's been since somebody owned it. I went and I tried to check the mail, but they couldn't get to the mailbox because the way the house was, it wasn't like a mailbox on the side. It was literally like a hole in the house, and you have to put the mail in it. And they couldn't get to it because it was wooded up. Anyways. So come to find out, it had been vacant for 20 years. 20 years ago, somebody that had owned it had got arrested, and nobody had went back and did anything to it. I was like, okay. I don't know whose name the gas was under. It wasn't my concern. I just knew that it was on, and I was gonna utilize it. Not only that, it was hard for me. I was living in hotels at the time, and it was hard for me to get a place because I had just got out of prison, and nobody was trying to give me a place. Nobody. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all could be like, I'm a felon and I got a place. Nobody gave me a place. I was from a whole other state trying to get into a place. They talking about what? Shooting, assault, burglary. I didn't get no place. So I was like, okay. So when I seen that, I was like, okay, bet. I got the electricity turned on within a week. After I was, mind you, I was already getting stuff sent there because, mind y'all, we already talked about this. Y'all know what I did. So I was already using an address, so I was able to get the electricity turned on within a week. Within a week, we was in that bitch, living. Carry it on like we've been living there for them last 20 years, but when it comes to when it comes to squatter rights, you have rights. In certain states, you have to literally look it up. Because if you have mail, if you have electricity, and then you have to stay in that house. I didn't get a chance to stay there that long, because some kids thought it was still vacant, and I don't know how they thought it when the wood was down, but and I was gone, but I didn't have a car at the time. Did I? Nope, I didn't have a car at the time, and I think I had just got this job that I was at. Nope, I wasn't even working there yet, so I wasn't even working the job that I was in. That was a good job. I was literally still like scrambling the fuck, try to look for a job. So when them kids busted that window and they told me how much it was gonna cost, I was like, I guess we're going back to a hotel. No love lost, because I didn't pay for this actual house. I wasn't really tripping, but I was like, damn, if I didn't pay for this house, I'm not going to pay no thousands and thousands of dollars to get this fucking window fixed. I'm sorry. I'm just not. And I know y'all probably like, well, you could have got the 18 something or the 19. No. I couldn't have. I didn't even have a fucking job at the time. How the fuck was I going to do that? I didn't even have a goddamn car. I'm walking. The fuck? You think I'm about to go, what? Walk to go get this money? Walk to go rob a bank? I can't even rob a bank walking. That don't even make sense. So I left. I went back to a hotel. And that's when I ended up getting this job. I was working at VIP Wear, which was a clothing store. And I went in as an assistant manager off the rip. Bishop, I love you. Yeah, so I went in as an assistant manager off the rip, and it was VIP Wear on Warren, and I flourished. The fuck? Like, after that, like, within maybe 2 or 3 months of working there, they loved my work ethic. What up, though? They liked my work ethic so good that, my boss, he co-signed for me to go get a car. And I'm talking about the owner of all the VIP Wears. He co-signed for me to go get a car. And I didn't have to pay anything. And this is not no big ass, like, car lot. This was like a hole in the wall, his homeboy type shit. Like, not even his homeboy, like, he knew him and he did business with him. So, he was like, just pick whatever car you want, and whichever one you want, I'll take it out of your check. I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, I'll just take it out of your check within a period of time to pay it off. Like a loan place would do. But he did that for me. And he was like, I appreciate, how hard you work for my company. He used to buy me stuff, like, not just me, but, like, my whole crew. Like, I'm talking about, like, I had my numbers so good. I'm talking about, when I say sales was out the fucking, you can ask anybody that worked in VIP Wear when I was working. I'm talking about sell. Linda was like, she couldn't believe it. Like, she loved me. At first, she thought I was gonna always be late. Y'all, bruh. So, he signed for me to get a car. I picked the car. Well, really, I had to go to work. So, the guy that I was with, I had to pick the car for me. No, the first car that I picked, it started messing up as soon as I got to work. And I was like, yo, I need you to catch a taxi up here. Or an Uber up here and take this car back and pick me a different one off the lot. So he allowed him to take that car back for me and pick me a car, and he ended up picking me a Buick. So I had a Buick, but it was like new. It was because the lady that owned it before, she was an older lady. She just got real sick and she couldn't drive anymore. But it was in superb condition. You hear me? I'm talking about everything was perfect. It was nothing that needed to be fixed. Only thing I had to do was get it in my name and all of that. Thank you, Casey. So I was like, okay, bet. So when he pulled up with the car, I was like, all right, cool. That car ran me good until somebody, I got that bitch all the way to motherfucking Oklahoma twice and Georgia. The fuck, it was driving around in Georgia. If somebody wanted to hit my car and that bitch, and I hit a deer with that motherfucker, and and because it was an old school Buick, you know how old school cars have, you know, they durability is a motherfucker. Them old school cars. So my car body was strong. So when that deer like hit me, I didn't hit the deer hit me. The fuck. So his ass was just hanging out, you know, and he somehow got off, but he took half of my, or the middle of my grill. Anyways, but that car did me very well. But, you know, my boss, because I was a good worker, my boss, you know, he gifted me. He was like, shit, you got to be able to get to work. And even though you don't have a car, and at the time, this is fucked up. Y'all listen. Not only was I living in a hotel because I couldn't find a place, especially after I had lost that house, but I couldn't get in the car. I'm like, I didn't have enough money to save up to get into a car, and it was just a struggle. And so I was like, fuck, like, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. But I ended up renting a car from Budget. And if y'all don't know how much it costs to rent from Budget for a month, let me tell you something. And I didn't have no little car that I was renting. I was renting a big body because I was like, you know, I need to be able to sleep in it in case I can't sleep in my hotel. I had to keep it real with myself. I was like, yo, I gotta get a big body that way I can lay it out in the inside and go to sleep in that bitch in case I have to go to sleep if I can't afford to pay for my hotel. Paying for a hotel for a month, and let me tell you something. I had some fucking hole in the wall ass motherfucking jobs, and I was still able to pay for a month. Like, if I wasn't able to pay for a month in a hotel, I was able to pay for a weekly. And I wasn't at no hole in the wall hotel. I was at the motherfucking extended stay because I needed to be able. Cause listen, hear me out. This is how I was thinking. If I'm gonna stay in a hotel, I'm gonna stay in a hotel where I can cook my own food. That way, I don't have to keep ordering out. It saves you money, and it had a refrigerator. That's like it's like a mini fucking apartment. Okay. And so I'm just paying this amount, which is fine, which is probably to y'all probably like, damn, that's a lot when you could just get you an apartment. Well, I couldn't get no motherfucking apartment, and I had to do what I had to do. But, you know, and I kept it from my bosses, and when they found out, though, they was like, we like, literally 2 days later, that's whenever he was like, yo, go to this. I want you to wake up early in the morning, go get dropped off at this place and pick you a car. I was like, huh? He was like, yep. And then, shit, when I finally found a place, be careful what you ask for. Now, I was just like, you know, God, please just get me into a place that I can just, wash my ass, get dressed, sleep. I'll be thankful. Now, I had a good job, coming out of the hotel. I was still in the hotel, still looking for a place, and again, if y'all don't know how much it costs that extended stay to have a monthly, that's almost $1,000 or more. But here's the good thing is the longer you stay, they send you coupons in your email that you can use for whenever you book for the next time. So it'll take your price down tremendously. So I was using that. I was renting a car. Okay, boom. After I got the car. I was still in the apartment, but I was still at the job. I met this lady, and she was so rude to everybody that was trying to help her in the store, but she wasn't rude to me. And I was just patient with her. Actually, she was rude to me at first, and I was just patient. They wasn't, of course, I came from Oklahoma. They from Detroit, so they had that Detroit mentality. And me, I was just like, it's okay. I understand that you're impatient or that you in a rush, which is fine. Let me try to help. Just tell me exactly what you're looking for, and let me look around the store. You can have a seat. I let them have a seat. I did everything I could. I came back and I had the perfect outfit in her eyes. So, she was like, oh my God, can we exchange numbers? She was like, she was like, I have an apartment complex that I manage, and I was like, okay, wow, I'm looking for an apartment. I said, but the only thing is I'm a felon. She was like, I don't care about that. I was like, wow. I said, okay, well, maybe we could work something out. She was like, yes, and I also own a restaurant. I was like, oh, I'm vegan. And she was like, oh, I got vegan options. I was like, boom, at the time, I didn't know how to feed myself, really. I just was starving, and I was like, okay, well, I'm down. I didn't really know where to go to find some vegan food. So I'm like, all right, bet. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I see you. So I was like, okay. I said, well, can I get your number? I'm eager at this time. I'm like, can I get your number? She's like, yeah. It's like, all right. So I take her number. Fuck that. I give her a discount. I'm typing in the best discount I can find. I give her a discount on her stuff. So, we give each other a hug because she wanted a hug. We go about our way. I called her the same night. I said, can you send me the information on the apartment? She also said that she had some room shares. And I was like, if I can get into the apartment, I'd rather have the apartment. Oof. So she tells me about the apartment. She sent me the information. And anybody that's familiar with Michigan, Detroit, the apartment complex was in Brightmore. And if you don't know where Brightmore is, listen, I fuck around and make this the real, because if you know, you know. So, so the apartment was in Brightmore, and I was like, okay, well, can I come look at it? She was like, yeah. I said, all right. I get there, and I wasn't expecting what I seen. It wasn't as bad as it ended up turning out to be, because, when people want you to rent out their space, they're not going to show you their true colors. So she said, we have a slight bug problem. She said, but it's getting taken care of right now as we speak. So, you can still come, but you're going to have to come in a few hours. I said, okay. So I get in there. It's not bugs. I don't see bugs. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. A little bit of paint. And it's like, can I paint? She was like, yeah. She was like, matter of fact, I'll charge you less if you clean up the apartment, because the person that was there before me, they didn't take none of their stuff out. They just left. So she was like, if you can clean out this apartment, I won't charge you your deposit. I said, what? Girl. Threw my hair in that ponytail as soon as I got off work, and I cleaned that bitch from top to motherfucking bottom. I'm telling you, listen, I used to clean my parents had me cleaning at the age of 5. The fuck? It says, I just wanted to pop in and say your voice is so dope, and I'd love to work with you if you'd be interested. Yes, inbox me. Thank you so much. Inbox me. But I was like, I know how to clean. The fuck? So, okay, so I cleaned this bitch from top to bottom. I'm talking about, I almost died, actually. I used so much motherfucking bleach. I'm not lying. I'm talking about, it didn't matter if the door, the windows, none of that shit. Bruh. Y'all, this was the apartment of hell. I'm talking about, I still have nightmares sometimes about this apartment. But I had nowhere to stay. Like, I was like, man, it's living in these hotels is becoming to be too much, because, once COVID started coming around, or once the government started putting it out there but not telling us, they started janking up the prices at the hotels because people couldn't, I don't know, it just was, for some reason, it seemed like the prices just went up. Yeah. I'm not kidding. Wait till you hear this. So, well, one, if you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA, real JANELL. If you're watching on Instagram, Instagram does cut it off at a certain point, so you might want to go over to the YouTube or the Facebook. THA real JANELL on Instagram, on YouTube, or THA Couch on Facebook, or THA Couch on Big O. Y'all, so I ain't even gonna play a song. We're gonna get right into it. So I moved in, I cleaned up, I got everything done, didn't have to pay the deposit fee, and I really didn't even have to pay until the end of the month. So boom, I was good. I was like, okay, I'm able to save, I'm able to get my apartment together, I'm starting to get my apartment together. Then I start seeing roaches. Lots of them. It's almost like they told them to go somewhere and come back in a few days. These motherfuckers came in with bags, babies, toys, gifts, uncles, aunts, hats. Listen. And I kept telling myself, you know what? You can do this, Nelly. You can't really afford this hotel no more. And I'm not going to it's the same thing at the other hotel. If I go to a hotel and that's a hole in the wall, that don't have a kitchen, I said, okay. So, I stayed. And do y'all know I almost killed myself several times because I was asleep. Do y'all know those big ass, whenever you mow in the yard, if you're doing like lawn work and they get those big heavy duty trash bags that's really, really tall and they real thick? I got a big box of those. And I got inside of it, and I got this little bitty straw. I'm not kidding, y'all. You're only gonna hear this on the couch. I'm in this bag, and I got this straw like this. Sleep at nighttime. I'm not kidding. And sometimes I wake up suffocating, like, and I have to open it up and as I'm opening up, you can hear roaches hitting the wall. I'm like, whew. I'm like, I gotta do what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. After the first month of almost killing myself, I started to just go inside to take a shower and use the microwave. I know. And then I started sleeping in my car. And the times that I did sleep in there, do you know that these roaches, I had lupus, you know, I have lupus, so like when they touch my skin, like I would get sick. I'm talking about like I would be in the hospital sick. I'm talking about like you would think that like I had the flu or something. Like I'm talking about like I was sick. Like it was bad. It was fucking bad. It says, I listen to you on Facebook post videos. Oh, outside when you practice basketball. Thank you. It was, that's why I say I still have nightmares about this. And I'm like, people don't understand what I had to go through. And it wasn't because I wanted to, it was because I had no choice. Like, I literally didn't have, before my family cut me off, like, they didn't fuck with me when I was living in Detroit. Nobody came to visit me. Nobody came to visit me. Like, maybe one time. But as far as, like, matter of fact, when they left, they left. What the fuck? Yeah. And I didn't know anybody in Detroit except for the people that I met doing my music. And I didn't know them that long to be like, yo, can I come crash at your place, or do you know somewhere? I don't know. I just was, not that I was prideful, I just was like, what I look like? I don't know, like, I don't know. I'd rather just suffer than to ask for help. And everybody in Detroit treated me so good. I had so many nice things that I had to keep in my car. I'm like, I don't want to keep it in the house. And if I did keep it in the house, I had it in a heavy duty bag, tied up in 2 different bags, tied up real good. Like, I'm like, I still have nightmares, I'm telling you, to this day. To this day. That's what I'm saying. I literally was in the hospital from this shit. And I'm just so glad that I'm out of the situation. And like I said, if you know, you know. Brimo wasn't no joke. It wasn't no joke. If you watch it on Instagram, it is shutting it down. It's on 51 seconds. But I am still streaming on Facebook and YouTube and Big O. THA, Real JANELL on YouTube, and THA Couch on Facebook. So, back to the story. So, it just was, ugh. I put up with it for, y'all wouldn't even believe me. I put up with it for at least six to 7 months. And because the whole time I'm like, I'm looking for somewhere like to stay. Like, I was able to maintain my job, but living in your car ain't no joke. Sleeping in your car is no joke. You know, or sleeping at the studio, and it was like, I could sleep at the studio, but it's a bunch of niggas. Like, no, fuck that. I'm not trying to sleep around a bunch of niggas. You know? So I had to make a choice, and the choice was sleep at your apartment complex in your own parking lot in the back. And I did it every night. And if I had to go pee, I would run upstairs. And the fucked up thing is if somebody would close the door, I would have to run all the way up front. And it was such a hassle to run up front when somebody locks the back door. Ugh. But I had to go through the back door, and it was tough. That was probably one of the hardest things that I had to deal with in Detroit. And I even say that with the things that I went through with some of the people. You know, it's not easy living with roaches. It ain't. It's not easy living with roaches and you don't have nowhere else to live. It ain't. And if you was one of those ones that had to, I literally had, I'm like, yo, like if, once that first month passed and I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to sleep in my motherfucking car. Like, you know, I can't keep going up to the studio and sleeping in the studio and all type of niggas is walking past me to do a studio session. No, I'm not doing it. The studio was ran all hours of the morning and it would be no real sleep. And I just, you know, instead of doing that or instead of begging somebody to let me, I'm just like, I don't really know anybody to just be like, hey, can I sleep? But I had a shower, you know, I had my apartment that had a shower. I had, you know, heat if it was too cold outside to sleep in my car, you know. And it was times that I couldn't sleep in my car because it was too cold outside. And those times were difficult. But that's why I say I still have nightmares about this shit. I'm just so thankful. So thankful. Ugh. Man. When I used to go live back in the day, I used to be at Wendy's or I used to be at some fast food joint. I'm not kidding. I was like, I'm not going live in my hotel and I'm not going live in this damn roach infested apartment. Or I'll be live at the studio. But I had no choice but to learn everything in the studio. You know, I spend most of my time in the studio, in my car, in my thoughts. I was around a lot of people, but still I was by myself. And I don't regret going through it because it definitely, I am a different person now because of it. You know, and I would never go through that again. And I'm thankful for my wife. Shout out to my wife because she has, I'm talking about, made my life so much better. Like, I can't even. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles and it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram and my main YouTube, Instagram, and my .com, which is THA, real JANELL. Hey, hey. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I see y'all. I'm actually about to wrap it up. But before we go, y'all see we got all this love back here. Listen. If you want promotion, make sure that you tap in with me. I do promotion. I make promo videos. If you need commercials done, I got you. Tap in with me. I love you. Make sure that you support anybody and everybody. It's all about love, support, good vibes, and positive energy. This Sunday, I will be doing my live album listening party. So if you are not busy, make sure that you tune in this Sunday on all my social media platforms. I will make sure that I put everything in the description. And it's also on my page. It's on my page. So I hope to see you guys there. And this ain't the last day to couch. I will see y'all tomorrow on the couch. It's the Couch Chronicles, and it ain't no fucking limits. I love y'all. Good night.